ثم الصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى أهله وصحبه ومن استنى بسنتهم إلى يوم الدين. Amen. Now we welcome us to another class of Al-Madrasa Al-Mumti'a, the free Nahw and Sarfu online class. Now tonight in this class we are teaching Nahw now, Nahw class 025. Now inshallah we are going to be teaching Al-Mubtada'u wal-Khabaru al-Juz'u Thani. So in the last class we treated Al-Mubtada wal-Khabar. We were introduced to Al-Mubtada'u wal-Khabaru, and we've been told that so subject and predicate. So we used the Nahw al-Wadi, our Kitab al-Muqarrar, the recommended text Al-Nahw al-Wadi. So we were introduced to how Mubtada and Khabar were used. So let's follow along. So we just a quick revision. So from the reference text An-Nahw al-Wadi, so you are taught that Mubtada is a noun, is an ismu, starting a sentence rather. Is a noun starting a sentence and always take rafun, meaning dhamma like signs. So you are told only dhamma is not the sign of rafun, so dhamma like signs, while the khabar, the second part, is a noun which also takes rafun and forms a complete sentence together with the mubtada. So the mubtada and the khabar together forms a complete sentence. So the mubtada alone cannot form a complete sentence, the khabar alone cannot form a complete sentence. Both of them have to come together in order to form a complete sentence. Now, so let's move on. So some other explanation are going to be given to further understand mubtada and khabar. So we are going to be firm in mubtada and khabar. Now, the first thing we want to point out to us is the Isiya method. The Isiya methodology. What does that mean? So many times, so while looking at this, you can see the notes. So what it means is that when I say Zaidun Jamilun or Al-Kitabu Jamilun, the book is new. So when I say the book is new, where did the is come from? Al-Kitabu meaning the book, Jamilun is beautiful. How did is come about? So many times when two nouns are combined, meaning in Arabic, when we have two nouns combined together, the first one being a definite noun and the second one being an indefinite noun, when it is combined together, while we translate it to English, there is in between while translating it. So that means definitely that combination is a mubtada, or most likely that combination is a mubtada and khabar. I hope you get. So let's move on. So most times you can see mubtada, the starting noun of our sentences are definite nouns. That's what I said just now. Are definite nouns. So the definite nouns in Arabic language are actually of 7 types. The al-ma'arifu as-sab'un, the 7 definite nouns, 7 definite entities that are used. For revision, please check the previous video. It will be sent to the link to the chat the comment section, so you can check them. So we'll be talking about 6 of them, how they can be used in examples. So you should know that. So while forming mubtada is not limited to, I have to say al-kitabu, al-baytu, al-waladu, al-ustazu. No. So it's not only noun that have alif and lam alone that we can use as mubtada. Okay, what else can I use? So follow along. Let's go. So the first one is alam, meaning proper noun. Meaning what? Proper noun. So what I have here is what? Zaidun. Zaid is a proper noun. So Zaidun Salihun. This is a proper noun. Zaidun Salihun. Zaid is pious. What I use to start my sentence here is a definite noun. Is a proper noun. It is known. I hope you get. So that is among the 7 nouns that can be used to start a sentence, a nominal sentence. So another one is what? Ismul isharati. Ismul isharati, meaning demonstrative pronoun. Example: Hadha kabirun. This is great. This is big. I hope you get. So hadha is another part of the noun that we can use to start nominal sentences. So هذا كبير, this particular part, the first part, يعني the mubtada, it is definite. The mubtada part is definite. So moving on, we have al-kit, mudafun, mudaf. So I have kitabu. So this ought to be like bolding extrally, or maybe italicized. So this is what I want to use. This kitabu Wahi azim. So mudaf, when a particular noun is attached to something that is definite, it becomes definite also. I hope you get. When something that is definite, if we have something attached to something that is definite, if we have something attached to something that is definite, that noun becomes definite also. So kitabu is definite here because we have attached it to something that is definite. So we have the book of Allah, azimun, is mighty. I hope you get. The book of Allah, azimun, is mighty. So let's moving on. We have ismu mawsulun, relative pronoun is used to relate something to something. So example is alladhi jaa talibun. So alladhi, so in Yoruba it would have been toshepe, but this is not Yoruba. So alladhi jaa talibun, the person who arrived is a student. You can see alladhi jaa, the person who arrived is a student. Talibun, you can see alladhi, because this is a definite noun, or this is a definite entity. I can use it to start that particular nominal sentence. I hope you are together. So domir, we have domir, meaning pronouns, pronoun that we know, huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, like that. So domir is part of what we can use also. So see example here, huwa imun, he is fasting. Huwa, it is a definite entity, it is a definite noun. So that's why I can use it to start my sentence. So huwa is the mubtada, imun is the khabar. I hope you get. So what I've been treating since, this is my khabar, kabirun is my khabar also. I hope you get. So moving on, al mu'arrafu bi alif wal lam. Al mu'arraf bi alif wal lam, something that is definite with alif and lam, that alif and lam made it definite. So al baytu, what we know, baytun, house, the house. So while if you add alif and lam to it, meaning it becomes definite now. Al baytu sogirun, the house is small. So al baytu, this first part is what? It is ma'rifa, it is definite. The second one is what? Sogirun, meaning that's my khabar. So the first part is my what? Is my mubtada. The second part is my khabar. I hope we are together now. So that those are the 6 out of the ma'arif sabun that we used. So let's now see other further notes. So in addition to this, what is most likely used as khabar? Most likely, don't quote me wrong, I didn't say all the time, or maybe definitely you can't use any other thing, but most of the times what is mostly used as khabar, meaning the second part to describe the mubtada, are part of the al-awsafu as-sab'un. I hope you get. It has been treated also, al-awsafu as-sab'un, the 7 class of adjectives in Arabic language. So the link to watch that is in the description. We can is in the comment section. Please check that. Or even if you have this note, you can just follow this link and you get the awsaf of sab'un. So they are used to do khabar, describe. Khabar means news. It's used to describe the mubtada. When I said al-baytu sogirun, let's just quickly look at this. I said al-baytu sogirun. This sogir is actually giving me news about the bayt. Al-baytu, what happened to it? Sogirun, okay, that's the news. Oh, it is small. Okay, now I know what is happening. I hope you get. So what is used as khabar most of the time are part of the al-awsafu as-sab'un, the 7 class of adjectives. Now let's move on. So for we newbies, how can you identify a particular noun or a particular dictionary, Android Verbit app. So we can see this ADJ. You can see this ADJ attached to it. You see the label. That means it is an adjective. I hope you get. So you will also see the example cited in the reference book, yani the Nahw al-Wadi. You will see that they all fall into this category, that the khabar, meaning the news, the khabar, the second part of that construction, are all taken from the awsaf sabun. So what are the awsaf sabun? Let's see now. The first part is what? Ismul fa'il. That's one of the awsaf sabun. So that's why you need to watch that video actually. So you need to watch the video to get the full picture of what I'm saying. So ismul fa'il meaning the shape of the action dua. So let's see. Huwa sa'imun. Huwa sa'imun. So this is actually a shape of ismul fa'ilun. For those that have watched the video, they will be shaking their head now. Okay, now I get it. I hope you get. Huwa sa'imun. He is fasting. This sa'imun that is used to describe this huwa is part of the awsaf sabun. So the second one is what? Sifatu mushabbaha. It's an adjective that's used to describe an item also. So al-baytu sagirun. The house is small. So this sagirun is what? Fa'ilun. Fa'ilun. You understand? If you have watched the video, you need to watch it. You can come back to this again so as to be able to get the full picture. I hope you get. So al-baytu sagirun. The house is small. What I'm using to describe this bait is part of the awsaf sab'un. I hope you get. So moving on, I have ismu tasgir. Ismu tasgir, meaning the diminutive noun that is used to show smallness of a particular noun. So let's see this. It said al-amalu su'aibun. Al-amalu su'aibun. The work is less difficult. You know, su'aibun is the word. Su'aibun, fu'ailun. That's how you form three-lettered words. For those that know it, the description, the link is in the description. You can watch it. So su'aib, al-amalu su'aibun. This is actually an ismu tasgir. Su'aibun meaning is less difficult. You can see I am using to describe the amal, the work. So you can see. So it's because I can use to describe it. It is part of the awsaf sabun. What I use is part of the awsaf sabun. I hope you get. Now moving on. Ismu mubalago. Hyperbole nouns, or the hyperbole used to show exaggeration. Az-zaharatu fawahatun. Az-zaharatu fawahatun. The flower is aromatic. The flower is aromatic. I hope you get now. So moving on. Ismu tafdil. Ismu tafdil used for superlative adjective, or you can call it comparative adjective also. So we usually say this: Allahu a'lamu. Allahu a'lamu. You know, Allahu a'lam. Allahu a'lam. So Allahu a'lamu meaning a'lam is actually part of the awsaf sabun. You know, we said most of the things we used to do our khabar are part of the awsaf sabun. Most of the times are part of the awsaf sabun. I hope you get. Now, so moving on, we have ismu mansub. Ismu mansub meaning the attributive noun. Example: Ana Nigerian. I am a Nigerian. How do you know ismu mansub? Yeah, I'm sure that at the end. Ana Nigerian. I am a Nigerian. I hope you get. So lastly, you know, I said awsaf sabun. I've mentioned 6. This is the last one. Ismu maf'ul. Al-babu maftuhun. Ismu maf'ul meaning more like the object, shape of the object noun. I hope you get. Al-babu maftuhun. The door is opened. The door is opened. So maftuhun, maf'ulun is part of the awsaf as-sab'un. So those are this lesson above we have told us mubtada, meaning they are part of the al-ma'arif sab'un. The link, there's a link in the comment section. Let's check it for further understanding. And most of the time also the khabar, meaning the second part, are part of the al-awsaf sab'un, the 7 class of adjectives in Arabic language. So those are what we need for the time being. So other illustrations will be explained in future classes. So let's stay tuned and practice what we have learned. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make this knowledge beneficial for us in this life and the hereafter. So let's endeavor to watch the video, like the video, and share the video for people to benefit also from it. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.